Alright, welcome everybody to the Legend of Ocarina of Time guide. This is Cole, the other member of Much Games now doing all this. Okay, so what you want to do here, you go up to the character selection screen and your basic thing, you name your character whatever you want. In this case, I'm just gonna name him Cole. Okay, so there we go. And there we go. So the first thing is first, we're going to get into a little bit of a thing here now. You can't skip over this. I wish you could, but you can't. Like some of the Final Fantasy games or some of the Zelda games, believe it or not, do have this where you can't skip right away. But yes, you can skip some wording later on. I don't have control of it right now. Obviously, if I did, I'd be able to skip this part. Moving on. So Link here is asleep, or in this case, Cole. I'm going to start calling him Cole from now on. Cole is asleep there right now, and he is having a nightmare. Kind of foreshadowing this part is actually, because it is played later on in the game. Right, except for you'd actually have weapons. This part is just a trick. And here we go. Now I got control of it, but there's nothing like I can't skip over this. It's fun. Here we go. And also stuff highlighted in red in words. If you have never played this game before, words like that, the blue, that would be representing the fairy. Their texts do give you clues on where to go next, and believe it or not, their fairy, will actually navigate you to your next destination if you get lost. Now, this is why this guide's here, so I hope you don't get lost. Also, on the Much Games site, there is a guide to it itself. So, I'll figure out how to mention that right now in there. But, other thing to mention now is that I should mention this one. This is a Much Games Hall of Fame game. So, we have our own Hall of Fame, you can check that out. Website. And here we go. After he just gave himself a concussion. God love it. You know, I was just wondering, how come we don't have any blankets? Grandma sleeps on a log all day. I mean, you figured you have a blanket or something. Oh well. Okay, so we are up. Okay, so now you have control. So first things first, we're just gonna go race right now. Now that way there will be a key character later on in the game. Her name is Saria. S-A-R-I-A, in case you didn't know how the spelling is. Okay, so your basic buttons now. Up at the top corner, the blue, the green, the three yellow are your big ones. You do have a targeting thing, it's Z target. L target on the GameCube version. And hopefully, speaking of which, I'm hoping that I can get the Master Quest version done as well. There is a difference in the games. The big difference will be in dungeons. Now, the first thing is you're going to get your swords and shield. Now, in order to get the shield, you've got to raise 40 rupees. Sounds like fun, I know, but believe it or not, it can be done. Oh, this is the thing at Nabby. Yes, believe it or not, I can't skip over it. So far we have 15 rupees. And here we go. We're going to get the sword now. That little hole that you went through, that's how you get the sword. These basic chests, little things like this is going to pop up. And of course we'll jump in and we'll grab the sword. The first sword in the game, there's 3 swords you can get. The first sword is the Kokiri sword. Or as I personally like to call it, the butter knife. Why would I call it butter knife? Well, you can see the size of it. Alright, so what you want to do now, you want to get out of here. But before you do that, let's equip the sword, shall we? So let's do this the fast way. There is your sword. Now as you can see, he's got the sword on. So you will... I do save it after this because... just to have it on. There you go. So that's your basic use of the sword. Just pick it up, swing it. And we're just practicing here for Z targeting over at the box. Now I wouldn't recommend that you use it on the box. However... just like that. However, I would recommend that you use your sword right here. So we're gonna try to raise some money here now. Like this, 40 rupees is what you gotta raise. That's the goal. And believe it or not, now the easiest way to do this is there's a 5 rupee piece over here. No, I gotta raise 12 more rupees to get it. In order for me to do this, well, I come into Milo's house. He really don't appreciate this. And there you go. Now it's 34, 39. Now that last one's a heart piece, or not heart piece, a heart. Something to revive your health, a little tiny heart. So the first thing I want to do is grab. Oh, there's 3 of them right here. So now we got enough rupees to do it. Now if you want to go for more rupees, you can. You certainly more than welcome to. I mean, the more the better. Now, after starting off, you're going to get 99. And here we go. So now, this is going to tell you how to look. This is this is basically a tutorial here. So we're going to take a good look up at her, and now we're going to have a little chat. I have a fairy, yay. All she does is just teach you how to use a fairy, and basically this can happen over time. So we're gonna just get you a shield here now. So 40, like I said, 40 rupees, you got your shield now. So the next step, you equipped it. You don't want anything else, but you would like to equip this item. So, and why I went over shooting it, I don't know. Okay, so you can go for a little transform here. You don't have to, just I find the button. Now this is Milo right here. He wouldn't let you through the first time because of the fact you didn't have equipment. So, but now that you do, he's just gonna tell you, oh yeah, well you have a shield, and he's actually gonna say that you got sword too. So now you have the sword and the shield. He's gonna let you through. Take out the sword right now. When you get around the corner, you're actually gonna be fighting little minor enemies. These guys are known as, well, as maybe I can tell you, you know what these guys are? Deku Baba. There's two different types of them, but these guys, they're pretty easy. He's gonna give me a Deku stick. I can collect up the stone right now. There you go. So, this part right here is how you get into the Great Deku Tree. He will open up, and we'll go inside. So, once again, I can't skip over this part. I wish I could, but basically, he's asking me if I'm ready to test my courage. Now, being the fact that I've finished this multiple times, yes, I am actually going to be ready to do this. So this is basically it for the first section. Now there will be I do believe there will be multiple sections in the side of the Deku Tree, including the boss battle itself inside the Deku Tree. So this will be Cole. Get ready to sign off. I will get you inside the Deku Tree, and we will sign off from that. So basically all you do is just walk right into his mouth. And okay, so now we are inside the Deku Tree. This is where we're going to start off with to next time.